All right. Hello. Let's see here. Welcome, whoever ends up watching this, whenever you end up watching it. I'm Reverend Yost, and I am a non-binary pastor in the United Methodist Church. I serve out in Maryland, and I recently found myself watching KPop Demon Hunters, and just a few months later than most of the world. And it's a very compelling story, and I really enjoy it. And a bunch of my friends that are clergy or lay folks that are into theology really enjoyed watching it also. And so I figured this would be a great time to be able to just talk with friends about K-pop Demon Hunter, and then also like theology, and I would live stream it and record it so that it's there if anyone's ever interested in this type of stuff. And so I just wanted to mess with the technology today. Clearly, I'm just going to be using the free version of Restream to make my life nice and simple. I'm not trying to make any money off of this, just trying to foster a space to have cool conversations on the internet. And so starting next week, I've got the first one scheduled for next Monday, basically a little under a week from now. I will hopefully have weekly guests to talk about different parts of the film. Let's see here. Go and check my calendar so I can tell you for real. Let's see here. Yep, it's on my other calendar. I'll find it eventually. I think it's 2 p.m. next Monday is when I'll officially kick this off. Yep, 2 p.m. And so we'll be hanging out with my friend Tom, who is United Methodist, currently a layperson, friend from seminary. And Tom Rim is Korean American, and so he's got some really cool aspects to bring into the conversation, and when it comes to the theology that he sees in the film, and then also his own experiences as a Korean American compared to what he sees as like a distinctly Korean American film. And then starting the week after that, so sometime the first week of October, I'll hang out with different people. And right now the first one is going to be the song How It's Done, and I'll look at each song and the parts of the story around the songs with friends in conversation. And currently I don't actually have anyone to talk to me during How It's Done, so it might be just me for that one. Same thing with Takedown. I could use a volunteer to hang out and chat about Takedown. And then after that, pretty much got it all set. I've got a United Methodist seminarian who recently took a Catholic course on demonology. So she's going to hang out and talk about the two different songs from the Saja Boys, so Soda Pop and Your Idol. And then a Lutheran friend of mine is going to hang out and talk about Golden. A Mennonite friend is going to hang out and chat about Free. And then we will wrap all of this up with What It Sounds Like with an Episcopalian friend of mine. And so I'm looking forward to what these conversations could be like. And I will probably randomly stream, at least on Twitch, because I'm mostly a cozy gamer myself. And I'll just hang out in order to, if you ever have random questions you want to have for a pastor. So yeah. Didn't really plan too much for today because I just wanted to make sure that I understood how to use the software. I clearly fought with things a lot, and because of an update on my computer, I couldn't blur my background, so you get to see how much of a mess my basement is. And you know what? That's just what life is like. So anyone that wants to hang out and talk about theology as we see it in How It's Done or Takedown, definitely send me a message. My link tree's in the bio. I got all my contact information there. And then also, if anyone wants to have a conversation about this through like another lens that we don't offer in any capacity, then reach out. Or if you have questions about things or want to make sure that we talk about specific stuff, that would be great. Uh, the reality is, I think this film is just beautiful in showing how shame can be used to separate us and divide us, to keep us isolated from one another and not be able to be connected in ways that lead to flourishing and more love. I also, as an LGBTQ clergy person myself, I see some queer themes throughout it, and yeah, should be a good time. And clearly, random banter is not a thing that I am excellent at. So I am probably going to go ahead and end this stream and keep it super short and maybe come back another time not using Restream because this is a little annoying to use on this computer. So I'll probably just use OBS and chime in that way.